When it comes to network marketing, there's a simple concept that you have to understand. You have to get this in your head, and it's this. People don't join a business, they join you, the person. So the question is, how do you attract people to you, even if you just started and you're not that attractive person yet? Well, hang in there, because today that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Hey there, Isai Rodriguez coming at you with more tips, tricks, and advice so that you can get the most out of your network marketing business. So as you're hopping on, if you would, drop me some hearts, drop me some likes, drop me some love. Let me know that you're out there, that you're tuning in, that you have a pulse. Let me know where you're tuning in from on this beautiful blue planet that we call home. Show me some love and I'll be sure to return the love back. So yesterday we talked about how people follow leaders, people that they find attractive, people that they find value, and why it is that those people are seen as the leaders. And so as we go through our network marketing journey, we have to essentially we have to continue to increase our personal value for our audience. You know what I mean? And that's why actually, if you and I were ever to meet face to face, maybe in a mall or something like that, most likely, more often than not, unless I'm with my wife and kid, there's a really good chance that I'm going to be plugged in to either a webinar or a podcast or something to that effect. I'm always fully immersed. I'm always looking for, or not looking for, I'm always learning new concepts, new techniques. And I don't necessarily implement all of them, because some of the techniques that I learn don't necessarily work with my the way I'm building my business. But it doesn't mean that it wouldn't work or couldn't work for one of you guys out there. And that's why I always try to take in as much as I can, learn it, internalize it, and then I teach it to you. I bring it to you so that I can be portrayed as that leader. And this is like a continual process. It's not something that you learn, you drop off, and then that's basically it. If you're not continuously learning, then you're basically dying. You're dying out. You know what I mean? If you're not growing, you're dying. That's pretty much it. Hey, Gabby, how's it going? And but what I really want you to understand from this is this is like a whole transition. When you first start, obviously you're going to be new. You're not going to know much of the industry. But as you go along and you start learning, as soon as you learn something, you can turn around and take that and essentially teach somebody what you learned. You know what I mean? You can turn around and learn what it is. If you learn a new technique, if you learn how to post an ad, if you learn how to whatever with a story, any little tips, any tricks, any advice that you can give, you can always turn around and teach that to somebody. Because realistically, we've discussed this in the past, is if all you really need to be quote unquote a leader or leading the pack is to be a couple of steps ahead of those that are behind you. And so as you're progressing through your business, and as you're learning things, there's always going to be somebody behind you, that's a few steps behind, maybe a couple of steps, whatever. You can always teach them something. If you've been in this industry for a week, a month, whatever, you have a week's to a month's worth of experience that you can give to your following. You know what I mean? And so this whole transition from going essentially from a beta to pre-alpha to alpha. This whole thing is essentially like a mindset shift. Like so this concept kind of tripped me up when I first started, like when I first got into this industry. And like I always thought, like I heard about the concepts and I kind of didn't really understand like what they meant about like these two, like transitioning from from a beta to a pre-alpha to an alpha. And essentially like this will be like your followers versus your up and coming leaders versus your established leaders that have been in the industry and they're having success and they're out there and they're leading the charge. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, like, again, like I thought like this whole transition was me basically immersing myself in training and building up that personal value to everybody. But what it really is, what I found was that this is actually a mindset shift. Like you have to put your mind to wanting to be like a leader and to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be. You know what I mean? And like your decision will essentially drive you to, to become more, to learn more, to be more, to receive more, to give more, like just to be, to achieve more all around, like just in your business. But here's the beauty of this is that you and only you have the, can decide or you have the ultimate decision, the ultimate say as to which group you fall into. You know what I mean? So as you're progressing, if you make that decision to move from one group to the other, you have total and utter control to do that. And the beauty is, again, when you first start, obviously you're not going to be a leader, right? That's clear as day. But the beauty is, since you have total control, you can easily go from being the follower to being that up and coming leader to becoming that, successful, experienced leader. Like it's all within your grasp and you can actually do that. But it all comes to, it all starts with that one little psychological trigger of you deciding to essentially take that, take control of your business and make that change. So I hope you found value in this. If you did, drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Let me know what you found of value, if you found value with this. Share this with whoever it is that you feel needs to hear this message. Also, if you're looking for more advanced training, such as lead generation, capture pages, anything of that effect, reach out to me. Let me know what it is that you're struggling with, what you need help with, and I will get you the right tool to get you past your hurdles. Also, I'm always looking for hungry individuals, leaders like you who are, looking to take charge of their life, maybe create something of their own. If that's you and you're looking to take charge and you're ready to make that move, then reach out to me, let me know, and let's get this discussion going. And if not, then that's okay. It is all good. Again, I hope you found value in this. If you did, like my page, set to see first, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care now. Bye.